Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions here with a live stock market update. I'm going to make this video super quick. Nasdaq led the overall major markets today. Most of tech was up with the news of Twitter. Elon Musk buying 9.2% of Twitter. Twitter shooting up 27% on the day. We made a video earlier today about Twitter. Make sure that you watch that. If your question today is, should I buy or should I invest in Twitter right now? Understand that every reaction tends to be an overreaction in the stock market. If you've been in this market time and time again, it just showcases how valid that comment is. When it comes down to oil prices are in the green. One of the questions that a lot of people were asking is, why were tech stocks off to such a hot start for the month? And I think it was just that. I'm not too sure if you guys were aware. It was actually last week on Friday that we started the first day of the second quarter. I don't know if it's because it's one of the first original Q1s that started the year off in the red, and if just the overall market really just wanted to start off Q2 to an amazing and green start. I didn't see any factor on, at least I personally didn't read about any factor why the Nasdaq or tech stocks led the overall markets. Interest rates are still set to rise. Inflation rate is still high. The attacks between Russia and Ukraine are still present, and oil prices are still rising. So again, it's not that things are getting better. They're simply just not getting worse. I also wanted to quickly update you guys on the overall Fed meetings this week. Make sure that you guys head on over to the federalreserve.gov if you ever have any questions, especially keeping up to date with overall Jerome Powell's weekly or monthly meetings. So tomorrow we have a governor speaking at 10 in the morning. That is Eastern Standard Time, and we shall see if the overall market gets influenced by that. But based off of what it is that will be talked about, it says the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis Conference Spring 2022 Institute, and they're pretty much just going to be talking about the variation of inflation experience of the U.S. household. So again, if you guys want to watch that live stream, that is tomorrow at 10 a.m. And again, you guys can access that link through the federalreserve.gov. So make sure that you guys are aware of that. One of the things that we began to notice is right as we entered the aftermarket trading session, tech stocks really began to plateau, and oil stocks and oil futures continued to rise. Understand that if oil prices continue to rise, it's not that it always does, but it should act as a negative influence for the Nasdaq market, which then influences in a negative way TQQQ. We have this saying within my Learn Plan Profit group, and it's on my green days, I prepare for my red days, and on my red days, I prepare for my green days. It's not that you should be scared that the market is going to be red tomorrow. That's not what we're here to do. I just want to make sure that today was a very strong performing day. First off, I want to congratulate all of you that did very well. Even one of our brand new Learn Plan Profit traders, his name's Eddie. He started trading 2 weeks ago, and I quickly wanted to shout him out. $1,200 profit is what he made off of TQQQ. This is his second week trading. He doesn't day trade. These are all swing trades. So this was a trade that he entered on Friday, and then he closed out today. The first trade he ever took was on SQQQ, and he made $1,600 on that. So 2 trades, over $3,000 profit in just the first 2 weeks of trading. I want to congratulate all of you that have done well. But I'm here to remind you that every day presents new challenges. So I want to make sure that you guys take on tomorrow's challenges with a fresh outlook on the market. Please make sure that you're paying attention, if you're focusing on tech stocks, to the Nasdaq futures. Ask yourself very simple questions. Is the market sentiment still bullish? Are things getting better? Is the market indicating signs of an overall uptrend? We did a beautiful job, right? Yesterday we talked about this in our Sunday Stock Talk. We validated the support level at the moving average. This is great. We broke above the EMA line, and we began to indicate signs of a recovery, and based off of previous highs, we're headed in the right direction. I just don't want you to get too excited, buy aggressively, and then if it pulls on back, that you become an emotional mess. I think, and you can share your opinion down in the comment section, there's no question that the market has a lot of margin to recover, right? We have a lot of upside, but it's not going to be an easy just overall challenge to overcome. We need to understand that we are approaching a previous resistance level and we can pull back just as much as we can go up. Make sure that your position size is effective. And what does that mean? That's such a broad term, effective. What does that mean? That you have enough money that you take it seriously, but not so much that if it pulls on back, you become irrational. You're preparing for the worst, but also not surprised. I mean, you're preparing for the best, but not surprised by the worst. My apologies. I just want to make sure that you're not only setting your future self up for success if things go well, but also if things pull back. You need to understand that during these uncertain times, there's never a more certain thing to do than to prepare. And I think that's simply what I'm here to share. Oil prices, just to recap, are still going up during the aftermarket trading session. Nasdaq futures are plateauing right now. Please understand, you cannot be too confident right now. It is still so early on. I am just excited, as many of you guys are, for the Nasdaq market to recover, for all of our tech stocks to recover. I just do not want you to get your hopes up and then we end up holding on back. So I'm very excited to follow up with the overall market tomorrow, but I have my alert set. If we begin to indicate signs of an uptrend, we go bullish for the day. If we begin to pull on back and retrace back to the moving average, then I can take a position on SQQQ. The whole point that I'm trying to make is that I am open to any direction that the market chooses to take. I am prepared. I don't care if it's bullish. I don't care if it's bearish. I will anticipate either or. And depending on which way the direction goes, I will trade that specific correlating ETF. And again, that's something to look forward to for tomorrow's live trading session. So again, if you guys want to be able to join our live trading session tomorrow, make sure you click the second link in the description to join us at Market Open. Friendly reminder, we did just introduce these new mouse pads. This is for your trading setup. If you guys want the new extra large trading mouse pads, we have these 3 new designs. We sold out, if I'm not mistaken, of the Day Trader extra large mouse pad. It's the 4th link down below. If you guys want to check it out, it's at shoptechbuds.com. And again, extra large trading mouse pad. It's all available. If you guys need some flags, whatever the case might be, this is all available at shoptechbuds.com. So again, it's the 4th link down below. I really do appreciate you guys' time. I'm excited to see you for tomorrow's live trading session. That's that second link down below. I hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.